Greetings, beloved, and welcome back to Love as a Strategy. I'm Annie. Today I want to tell you about a room I sat in recently that reminded me why this work exists. I was wrapping up the final session of a relational reset with a group of organizational partners. When we begun the process, though, half of the group was ready to dissolve the organization entirely. The ruptures had compounded, the trust had eroded. Some members could not envision a path forward together. We did not come in with a strategic plan. We came in with a container. A container built on 3 commitments: that every voice in the room would be heard without defensiveness, that accountability and care would coexist, and that the health of the relationship between the people in the room would take priority over the health of any agenda or deliverable. By the final session, the words alive in the room were, "We are a safe place to land for each other." Not because the conflict disappeared, and not because suddenly everyone agreed. It was because people had experienced something their nervous system had stopped believing was possible in that organization: genuine safety. Here's the practice I offer you today. If you lead a team, I want you to identify one relationship within the organization that has a rupture in it right now. One place where trust has eroded, or where communication has become transactional or defensive, where people are working alongside each other without actually working together. And I want you to resist the impulse to fix the strategy. Before you restructure the meeting, before you rewrite the role description, before you bring me, the consultant, in for the workflow, I want you to ask this question: what would it look like to tend to the relationships first? What would it look like to create a container where the people involved could genuinely be heard? Because here's what I know from Dr. Amy Edmondson's research on psychological safety. The quality of the relationships within a team is a more reliable predictor of performance than individual talent or technical skill. You cannot strategize your way to trust. You have to build it through consistent, witnessed experience. Your practice, should you choose to accept it this week, is to put the relationship first. Everything else follows. Thank you for joining me for real practices, real leadership, love in action. Until next time, grow in love and grow with love.